berserk. Go berserk. Hyped up on adrenaline. Feeling like a
Hello everybody, this is Napa Fan here, and this is the 11th race in season number 1 of the Aero Electric Pro Series, the next to last race of the season, and we are here at the Armory Digital Super Speedway for a 24-lap race, the Grand Prix of Armory Digital. So let's get to the starting lineup here, and John Andrews starts on the pole in the number 83. Alongside him, it's Daniel Voiles. Then we have Oscar Ramirez, Cameron Gaju, Elijah Gordon, Adam Brown, Riley White, Carter Belair, Abe Troxel, Nicholas Amadeo, Tristan Allen, Tyler Salzman, Eric Almenhart, Max Neuerf, Dean Wickard, Cameron Garlington, Aaron Walpole, John Arndt, Justin Roberts, Eric Powers, Dale Southman, Blaine Keys, Ryan Burns, and Trey Bartow. Let's get this race started. 24 laps of action. And this track is just a little smaller than Talladega. Just a little bit. And we just came off of Talladega yesterday, Double-Dega yesterday, so we had 2 races for these guys, only 1 today. And it is a very important one, the next to last race of the season. And the points leader is right now Adam Brown in the number 42, and he has the points lead by 10 points over second place, which I'm not entirely sure who it is, but you guys do, because you saw Double-Dega yesterday and all of the things there. Anyway, 24 laps of action here today at the Armory Digital Super Speedway, and John Andrews will lead them to the green flag for this race. Daniel Voiles will also roll off on the front row as well. And through the trioval they go. They're going to take the green flag here for the Armory Digital Grand Prix. And here we go. Green flag is out for this 24-lap race at Armory Digital. And this will shape up the points for the finale race. So this is really important here. And a lot of guys I know want to get a win. And the 83 of John Andrews has a problem. He goes down to the apron. And that's going to end his night and end his chances of winning. Daniel Voiles takes the lead in the number 27. We have the 42 of Adam Brown, our points leader, moving his way to the inside lane. The inside lane is the preferred line here at the Armory Digital Super Speedway, but at times you can get the outside to work. Daniel Voiles trying to get the outside to work. He's got help with the 2 Roush Hoffman cars behind him. But Adam Brown has a good run on the inside there, trying to take the lead from the Talladega Race 1 winner. But Daniel Voiles will get the run on the outside and lead the first lap of the Grand Prix of Armory Digital. Cameron Gaju here in the 30, moving his way to the inside. He's right behind points leader Adam Brown. You have Tyler Salzman here on this inside as well, and we're now going 4 wide. Riley White stuck on the high lane. Here's Justin Roberts trying to get some positions on this very low inside lane. Adam Brown continues to lead. Actually, he just took the lead from Daniel Voiles with help from Cameron Gaju and Tyler Salzman. Will Adam Brown lead the second lap of the race? Looks like he will. Nobody's going to peek underneath of him for the lead. And Adam Brown, our points leader, trying to have the points lead even larger heading into the finale race, leads lap number 2. Cameron Gaju in the number 30, moving his way to the inside. And Justin Roberts here as well. Olympian Motorsport doing a fantastic job this season. Right now they are leading in the owners' points. Second place is Valvoline Motorsports. As we saw, John Andrews had a problem earlier. And we have Max Neuerf running at the back of the field right now. So they're not going to catch up on Olympian Motorsports with the way they are running right now in the Owners' Championship. Here comes Justin Roberts underneath of Cameron Gaju. We also have Oscar Ramirez and Dale Salzman here on this inside lane. And it looks like Justin Roberts is going to lead the third lap of the race. Oscar Ramirez to the inside for second. He's closing up on Justin Roberts for the lead. Number 17 won at Darlington, and he has flipped or crashed in the past 3 races here in the Aero Electric Pro Series. Trying to change that here today. Actually, he's crashed in the past 4 races. He won at Darlington, and he has crashed in every race since. And we're going 5 wide right now. Remember, we had 5 wide at Talladega. That resulted in a pretty big crash. But here, they're going slower, so it's easier to race going 5 and 4 wide than it is at Talladega. Oscar Ramirez in the 17 will lead lap number 4 of 24 here at Armory Digital. Dale Salzman trying to move his way up with help from his Garrett Pick Racing teammate, Ryan Burns. Now Dale Salzman underneath at the 17 for the lead. We got Ryan Burns here to the inside of the 17, trying to get second from him as he's helping his Garrett Pick Racing teammate, Dale Salzman, take first place. We have Trey Bartow and Aaron Walpole on this inside lane. So is Eric Powers. And here comes Ryan Burns. If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong. Actually, no, it's Carter Belair who's second in points right now. But if both Carter Belair and Adam Brown finish outside of the top 10, that will allow guys behind them to close up to them. It'll be a closer battle for the points lead heading into the final race of the season. Anyway, Ryan Burns out front in the number 11 right now. Trey Bartow and Aaron Walpole to this inside lane. John Arndt in this 34. Finally getting a good run for that team. And there he goes 3 wide for third, and he's looking to take the lead now. He might be able to lead this lap. As Trey Bartow leads it in the number 56. .34 is not going to lead that lap. Trey Bartow will lead it, but the 34 has a run on the inside with help from Aaron Walpole in the number 22. We also have Max Newworth here on this inside lane with Dean Wickard in the 43. Daniel Voiles moving his way up. So is Eric Powers. Abe Troxel moving his way up as well. We're now 4 wide. That's Ryan Burns stuck on the high side of Eric Almenhart, Dean Wickard there. These guys are coming close to crashing here, but they're not doing it quite yet. But we definitely have a possibility of a crash in this race. I mean, we've seen crashes here before, and you don't want to rule that possibility out. Aaron Walpole led that lap. Here comes Max Newworth in the 93. Daniel Voiles and Abe Troxel to the inside lane. We have the number 2 of Tristan Allen as well on this inside lane. We got the 31 of Blaine Keys, who won the last race here in the Aero Electric Pro Series. Won the second race of Doubledega yesterday. And Daniel Voiles won the first race. So both of those guys, both from True North Racing, won yesterday at Talladega. And now they're trying to get a win here today. Daniel Voiles will lead another lap in this race. He leads lap number 8 of 24. Abe Troxel still behind him, but he's going to go duck underneath of the 27 and try to take the lead from him. Oscar Ramirez and Eric Powers on this inside lane behind Dean Wickard and Blaine Keys. Abe Troxel remains out front, but here comes Dean Wickard with a good run on the inside with help from Blaine Keys, trying to take the lead from him. Here comes the 31, trying to get underneath of the 43. Aaron Aaron Walpole in the number 22, moving his way back up on this inside lane. Trey Bartow as well. You know, sometimes you can find this hole on the inside if you're on the outside and get right back in the mix pretty quickly. Because of the slower speeds, we do have restrictor plates on these cars here in Armory Digital, unlike Daytona and Talladega. And because of that, we have those slower speeds, and those slower speeds help guys find holes a lot easier. Since the pack is not going near as fast as they would be at Talladega or Daytona, it's a lot easier to find a hole underneath of you and duck right down in there and get back up front. Oscar Ramirez led that lap, and we got a crash. Eric Powers hard on the wall. Abe Troxel and Daniel Voiles in the 27, and that was unexpected. And the thing I like about it, it's not like 4 wide causes crashes. I mean, it does cause crashes, but it's not as, like, I guess you can say, likely as we would have a crash, like have 4 wide at Talladega or Daytona, especially Daytona. If we have 4 wide at Daytona, 99% of the time we're going to crash. Here, if we go 4 wide, there's about a 20% chance that we're going to crash, and you never really see it coming until it happens. And Eric Powers and Abe Troxel hard in the wall with Daniel Voiles. 27 was able to drive away from this crash. I don't think it affected him too much, but Abe Troxel and Eric Powers are destroyed. And Eric Powers is kind of running on the line of being in the top 10 pretty much the whole race long, and goes hard into the wall in that number 14. So did Abe Troxel in the 38. Troxel went into the wall hard. And they just bumped off each other, and they went straight up the racetrack. Nowhere to go for those guys after that started. Well, anyway, the race back to the line. We did not review it the first time, and so we'll see how this all plays out here. Aaron Walpole right now in the lead. We'll see if Trey Bartow can get it. Got Oscar Ramirez here as well, but he's on the outside. See if Bartow gets a run and takes the lead here. And see if he can lead once we restart. At the line. Looks like Trey Bartow's going to get the run on the inside. Possibly no. Through the trial, the outside lane gets a good run, and Aaron Walpole wins the race back to the line. He will restart first for the restart. And speaking of the restart, you guys will see that right now. Yeah, you guys will see that right now. Can I do anything right? We are back here at the Armory Digital Super Speedway. Aaron Walpole will lead us to the green flag, followed by Trey Bartow, Oscar Ramirez, Nicholas Amadeo, Dean Wickard. The top 5 right now here at the Armory Digital Super Speedway. Let's see how this all plays out. With only 9 laps to go, who's going to win the Grand Prix of Armory Digital? And as they're starting to get up to speed, get in the pack, get a good draft here. It takes a long time for them to get up to a faster speed. Fastest speeds we sometimes see here about 190. And it takes them a while to get to that speed on the first lap. Trey Bartow trying to get by the 22. There he goes. He almost won the race back to the line, but he couldn't do it. But now he's going to take the lead from Aaron Walpole, with help from Dean Wickard and points leader Adam Brown. Trey Bartow will lead lap number 16. Now only 8 laps to go. Here's Dean Wickard in the number 43 underneath of him. We have the 42 of Adam Brown trying to get 25 more points towards the championship and have even a bigger lead heading into the finale race. He's got a great shot at winning this championship, and that number 42, we'll see what he can do. He's going underneath for the 43 for the lead, but Ryan Burns is here as well, and Burns, as far as I know, is pretty decently high up in the points as well. If he can get a win, he'll have a shot at the championship. But he can't get to the inside as his teammate Dale Salzman goes underneath of him and takes third from him and Trey Bartow. And now he's going to take second from Dean Wickard in the number 43, but Adam Brown still leads in the number 42. At the line, Adam Brown leads lap number 17. Back here going 4 wide at times. Tristan Allen and Daniel Voiles are a little slow. So is Blaine Keys. And I'm pretty sure John Andrews, Eric Powers, and Abe Troxel are out of the race. But everybody in this pack still has a excuse me. Everybody in this pack still has a shot at winning. Do apologize for that. And anyone can still win this race if you're in this pack. And Dale Southman now going underneath of Adam Brown for the lead. And here comes his teammate Ryan Burns. He got back to that inside lane. We have Trey Bartow, in the middle. And Cameron Gadju on this inside lane. Hold on, let me get a drink. Hey, sorry about that. Dale Salzman will lead lap number 18. Here comes Ryan Burns in the 11 underneath of him for the lead. And Cameron Gadju in this 30. We got Riley White in the 16 and Eric Almenhart. A couple guys we haven't seen much of tonight. But now they're on this inside lane, and they're about to take the lead. In a couple of laps, they could be there. Here comes Gadju. He's won here before. He won the Napa Truck Series race here. And now he's underneath of Ryan Burns for the lead. Dale Salvin trying to get a third lane to work on the outside, but he can't quite do it. And he's falling back now. Riley White up to second place in the 16, trying to get by Gadju. Cameron Gadju in the number 30, out front in that car. And he leads lap number 19. Here comes Eric Almenhart in the 15, trying to get underneath of Riley White. And they're 4 wide back here. And Adam Brown getting stuck on that outside lane. Oh, this is going to be close. Thought Dale Salzman might go underneath of Adam Brown, but he didn't. And here comes both of the Yellowbird Whitlock racing cars. Eric Almenhart and Trey Bartow to the inside. Trey Bartow, been one of the more solid guys tonight. And he takes the lead on lap 20 from Cameron Gadju and Eric Almenhart. Oscar Ramirez and John Arnn on this inside lane with Elijah Gordon and Cameron Garlington. Cameron Garlington won at Zen Joltis, a super speedway. Oscar Ramirez won at Darlington. Trey Bartow, oh man, I think he barely led that lap, and he did. But, barely over Oscar Ramirez. And now 4 wide for the lead. Elijah Gordon underneath of John Arnn, Oscar Ramirez, and Trey Bartow. And like a boss, that number 24 went right underneath those guys and took the lead here on lap number 21. Trey Bartow went from leading to barely in the top 10 in 1 corner. That's how quickly things can change here at the Armory Digital Super Speedway. Here comes Cameron Garlington in the 26 and Nicholas Amadeo in the 88. They're moving their ways up on the inside lane, but Elijah Gordon looking to lead this lap. We'll see if he can do it. Number 24 is fast, and he will lead it. 3 laps to go here in the Grand Prix of Armory Digital. Max Neuwirth here on this inside lane for Valvoline Motorsports. The number 93 with a really fast car. Cameron Garlington trying to take the lead from Elijah Gordon. Elijah Gordon holding the lead pretty well here right now. But he's not going to be able to hold off the 26. And Cameron Garlington to the point here at Armory Digital. And when they cross the line, it's 2 laps to go here in this race. Max Neuwirth moving his way up in this 93. But Garlington leads the 22nd lap of the race. Max Neuwirth, and now Justin Roberts to the inside. Justin Roberts trying to get his 3rd win of the season. His teammate Adam Brown is the points leader right now. Adam Brown is outside of the top 10. That means he won't get any points for the race if he finishes outside of the top 10. But Justin Roberts trying to close up for this championship battle as we head to Daytona for the final race. And he's trying to go into Daytona with a win, but he's going to have to hold off Dean Wickard in the number 43. And here comes Gadju in the 30. And here comes the white flag in the Armory Digital Grand Prix. Here we go. Dean Wickard will lead us. And Dean Wickard oh my goodness gracious, I'm bad at this. Dean Wickard leads at the white flag. Aaron Walpole in the 22. Underneath of him. And they are shuffling positions like crazy. Cameron Godju trying to get a run here in the 30. Will Godju get a run underneath of the 22? They're almost 5 wide for second place. Aaron Walpole in the 22 might get this done. He takes the lead from Dean Wickard, but will Cameron Godju have something to say about it? No, he won't. Aaron Walpole in the 22 will win the Grand Prix of Armory Digital. Congratulations to him on that victory. He started the restart off in first place, and he finished the restart in first place as well. If I'm not mistaken, that was the only lap he led during that green flag run. Perfect. Just perfect for him. So anyway, congratulations to Aaron Walpole, Cameron Godju, Justin Roberts, Dean Wickard, Tyler Salzman, Elijah Gordon, Cameron Garlington, Dale Salzman, Max Newworth, and Ryan Burns will all get points towards the championship. And the finale race here in the Aero Electric Pro Series will be tomorrow at 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time right here on Napa Fan. And Chick-fil-A Cup Series Season number 3 sign-ups will be at 7 p.m. Eastern Time tomorrow on Napa Fan. So thank you guys very much for watching, and congratulations to Aaron Walpole for winning here in the Aero Electric Pro Series at Armory Digital. And here are the points for the Aero Electric Pro Series, and that's it for me. So thank you guys very much for watching, and I will see you guys later.
Okay, when I hit ya.